welcome back to the channel. I thought we might do something a little bit different today. I thought we would work on some artist trading cards. I have personally never made an artist trading card, so I thought I wanted to try it, and I was going to go ahead and bring you guys along. I have 3 different methods that I have in my mind that I'm going to do today. One is just going to be basic collage with, scrapbook paper and an image out of one of my collage books. Another is going to be collage with scrapbook paper and then maybe using some stickers. And then the other one, I thought I would do some painting with some stenciling. So I have some stencils here. I wanted to use these sunflowers, these ones right here, and then maybe use some of this for texture. I just got this one and I did not realize it still had a whole bunch of the pieces still in it. So I have a piece here where I tried to pick them out and it's just, it's not connected anymore. So I'm probably just going to use some of the outer edges to try and get some of those bubbles because I don't want to run back inside and get another stencil. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with the flow and go with that. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and round the corners on this to begin with because we're painting it and I don't want any of my stenciling to go over the rounded edge. Okay. So I chose these colors. I want the background to be really bright, and then I have white and black for my stenciling. So what I'm basically going to do is just kind of marble this. I don't know what the technical term is for it, but I'm going to kind of blend these in together to where they kind of have a tie-dye effect. And then I'm going to stencil over top of that. Okay, now that I made a humongous mess all over myself. So I'm just going to start by painting this. I'm going to start with my pink. Oh, I didn't mention, these are Crafters Select. They are from Hobby Lobby. I bought a whole bunch of them when we were there last time, and they're a really good deal because they're only 49 cents a bottle. So I have canary yellow, pink, and light turquoise. And I'm just gonna, these little sponges I got from Temu, and I'm just gonna start dabbing it on and blend it in. I got way too much paint out. And I'm just going in like a diagonal. Trying not to make a mess all over my table. And how I like to do it is I will mix the colors so it creates a different color. So this is kind of turn the pink and yellow into like an orange. And then the turquoise and blue, or this, the turquoise and the yellow has kind of turned it like a green. I kind of just I got too much orange on that, so I'm just trying to wipe it off. So I'm just going to try and get a little bit more yellow and go back in there. I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to come back to do my stenciling. So I will come back when this is completely dry. Just noticed. And then we'll move on to the next step from there. Okay, so it's fairly dry. I have some white and black here. Same paint, just white and black. And I have these little tiny sponge brushes from, it was a big set off of Temu. And then I have this stencil, which looks like Swiss cheese. I went and changed it out for the other one because the other one was broke. So I'm just going to kind of do a few little bubbles here and there in white, just to add some texture to it. So just like that. And then I'm going to go over it once this dries with this stencil here, which is a sunflower, and I think that's going to look really cute. And I'm going to put it smack dab in the middle. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll come back. So this is fairly dry. Looks like this. Unfortunately, I still cannot use my stencils without sometimes messing it up, but I try my best. So I'm just going to put this right in the center and hold it down as much as I can. And the key to this is not to have your sponge too loaded with paint. These sponges are a little strange, so it's my first time using them. So it takes a little bit to get used to them. And I just kind of check and make sure that I have all of it covered, because once you pull it up, you can't put it back down. So you want to make sure that you have all of your stencil parts covered. The best that you can. And then I like to just peel it up sideways. Yeah, that turned out really cute. So it is stencil art, it's not going to be perfect. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I have a saying out of one of these stickers that we're going to put on it. So I'll be back when this is done drying. Okay, so it's totally dry. I'm going to use some of these word stickers. So I have this one right here. It says live, create, tell the story. And I think I'm going to cut these up. Live. Create, and I'll put tell the story down here. So it looks like that. I think that turned out really cute. I like that. Sunflowers are my favorite, so I hope that you guys like this, and I was going to show you how I'm going to store these. I'm just going to store them in one of these picture albums. I think they'll fit nicely. I'll be able to put 2 at a time, and it's something I already own, so I don't have to purchase anything. At least for now, that's how I'm going to store them. But I hope that you guys like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.